Hello everyone, this is Waywolf here. So I hope everyone is staying hydrated and cool out there during this awful heat wave we're having. And make sure to stay safe. Stay indoors when you can. But hopefully this heat wave will end very soon. I heard it's supposed to be later tonight. Hopefully. Okay. On to my tier list. So I've been wanting to make this tier list for quite a while. I'm sure like everyone else, got real excited for the Elden Ring release. News. So I was getting back into the Soul series and some of the Souls-like games, and I wanted to do a list of my favorites and my least favorites in the series, the games that I have played. So let's get into this. So where to start? Let's just go straight through. So let's go with Nioh. Nioh was a very good take on the Souls series, the Souls-take gameplay, and I love the feudal Japan setting. Feudal Japan is like one of my favorite video game settings of all time. I just love the lore, the culture, the way it looks, just everything about it. It's perfect for gaming, and I just loved it. It's not perfect, but and it still needs refinements. But overall, this Nioh was a great fun. It was just great fun. I mean, I had a blast playing this. I'll put that in the great fun play territory. Let's see. Let's go Lords of the Fallen. I feel this is like a mixed game because I feel at the same time this game's underrated, but at the same time it's not that great. It's not a bad game by any means. It's not memorable. Okay, it's not as fun as the Souls games to play. The graphics look great. The gameplay is fun. The gameplay works well. It's not memorable, and there's just something crucial missing to this game. So I have to put this in barely average. I mean, it's between moderately good and barely average. That's what I'm debating too, but. No, barely average, because it's like I said, it's not memorable. That's not a good thing. Alright, so let's go to Salt and Sanctuary. This one I've only played like just a few minutes of, so I can't really rate this one. But from what I have played, it was really enjoyable. But I've only played like 10 minutes of this game, so I can't really rate this. But from what I said, what I enjoyed in the way it looks. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing to look at for a 2D Souls-like game. So, but I'm gonna put the never or barely play because I said I can't rate this on just little playtime I have with it. All right, let's go with Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is another game also I have barely played as well. But it's also I found very intriguing. I just never got around to playing it, which I really need to fix. So, like I said, I can't rank this as well, so it's going to be in barely or never played. Alright, let's go to Nioh 2. Nioh 2 did pretty much everything about the first game, but refined it. They just refined the gameplay and tweaked it, so it plays better, it feels better. I like the aesthetics even more in this game, how everything looks. So I'm gonna put it just slightly above Nioh 1. There we go. Because it is overall a better game and it plays better, but it's not God tier. It's not that level. It's just excellent, just pure excellence. But it is a very good game to play and it's very fun. Okay, let's go to Demon Souls. Now this is the original PS3 version. I never played the PS5 one because I haven't got one. I'm sure, like everyone else, there's just not many people have a PS5. But I actually recently played this, and it still holds up pretty well. But like I said, I can't compare it to the new Demon Souls because I haven't played it. But from what I play, it's fun and it's good, but it is still in some ways aged poorly. So I'm gonna put this. It would be service put barely average because it's not that moderately good. Sounds about right. But from what I heard of the new Demon Souls on the PS5, I heard nothing but incredible things about that game. I can't wait to play it. Okay, let's go to Code Vein. This is a good game. This, if you like the Soul series mixed with anime, this is right up your alley. I don't think it's as good as the Dark Souls series, but I really enjoyed it overall. And it's a good game to play. Like I said, if you have that anime itch and mixed with Souls, this is the perfect game for you. So it's gonna put it moderately good. So okay. Next one, let's go to the Dark Souls trilogy. The original Dark Souls. This one is, from what I can tell from the reviews and everything, it seems to be everyone's favorite in the Dark Souls trilogy. And last week I recently went back and played it, and it holds up. I mean, it plays well, but in some aspects it has not aged well in some certain areas, especially like some of the gameplay compared to the later in the series. But it's still an overall great game, and the setting is incredible. So I'm gonna put this in great fun to play because it is. It's just in some aspects, when you compare it to the later games in the series, some things have aged poorly in this game. So I have to give it just a nod down from God tier. Okay, it is better than Nioh 1 and 2, so that's gonna be moved here. All right, now let's go to Dark Souls 2. Okay, I have like a love-hate relationship with this game. First of all, I think the locations in the game, is the way they look, the settings, how they look great. But how it transitions into the environment, it does not work well. It's not seamless like it was in the first one. It feels off. And everything. It doesn't. The world itself, it's nowhere near as cohesive as it was in the first game. Like I said, the locations themselves look aesthetically pleasing and look great, but the way they're designed, and the way they fit into the world, it doesn't seem right. And also another thing about this game that really, for me, irritated me was the healing animation. If you compare it to the first game and the third Dark Souls game, the healing animation is double amount of time it takes to heal. Of course you can increase that time with you increase your adaptability, but it's still far too long compared to the first and third game, and it really got on my nerves, especially during boss battles. It's like I had to invest way too many points in adaptability when I shouldn't have to, and it's still not as good as it was in the first and third game. But overall, it's still, like I said, the game is still great to play, and it's a good game. But compared to the first game, it's just not up to par. It really isn't. So I'm gonna have to put this in the moderately good territory, right above Code Vein. Okay. Then we go to Dark Souls 3. For me personally, this is my favorite in the trilogy. Not only find aspects of the gameplay, but also just the locations themselves and the setting. I personally love the settings in this third game, and the way they look. I really do, and I think they fit really, really well into the world. There's just something about the third game that I really love. I can't really put this into words and explain it very well, but the third game for me just did everything right, and it has aged really well. And so I had to put this in God tier because I really love this game. This is if you ever want to go back to a Dark Souls game, this is the one I usually go to. Looking for that Dark Souls itch. Okay, Bloodborne. What can I say about this game? This game is pretty much everything I want in a Souls game. Like, I personally not find one fault with this game that I hated. The challenging was perfect for me. Of course, some bosses got on my nerves, but overall, I loved the gothic setting. I loved the Victorian vibe to it as well. The gameplay was fun. I just loved everything about this game. I mean, to me, this is like the perfect Souls game. There's nothing better than this game. So this is easily God tier, and it goes above Dark Souls 3 because it just did everything right. I always having a blast playing this. Maybe one day we can get this game to PC, but this would sell incredibly well. I would love to play this game on PC. But right now we have it on the PS4, but still, it's still an incredible game. There's not one bad thing I can think about to say about this game. Alright, now we go to Sekiro. Sekiro is an interesting one because it has one of the best settings and locations in the Souls type games, but also I think has like the most frustrating gameplay because the game is beyond challenging. It's cruel. Where the Dark Souls games challenge you by trial and error and makes you want to do better, Sekiro is just plain cruel, and it just goes way too far. Especially, I can never get the counterattack correct in this game. I was never able to perfect that, and that's actually the crucial way to play this game, is that counterattack. So, and I just never got it done correctly. And this game, to this day, I never beat it. I got really close to the end. It's just, the game is way too challenging. It's just, they go beyond cruel, and it sucks the fun out of that when you do that. So for me, it's a great game, but for me, it's not great fun to play because of how challenging, cruelly challenging it is. So I'm gonna have to put this moderately good because the best settings of the series, in the Soul series, Soul-like games, but it just doesn't. I don't have much fun with it. It's so cruel and challenging the way it is. So I have to put this moderately good. Okay, and then we go to the last game, is the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This is an incredible Star Wars game. Honestly, I was not expecting this game to be as good as it was, and it was not expecting to be like a Souls-like game, which it was, and I loved that about it because it was challenging. This is probably one of my favorite Star Wars games to date. They really surprised me with this game, and I have this. It goes on God tier. I mean, they really surprised me, and I hear they're making a sequel. I don't know how much of that is true or not. I have to double check on that, but if they are, I'm definitely looking forward to that. They're making a sequel for this game, but overall, I just love that game. That was incredible Star Wars games. Alright, so that would be my tier list for the Souls-like games. So I hope you all enjoy. Please stay cool out there, stay hydrated. Take care, everyone. This is Waywolf signing off.